guys, this is Claudia here, and we're on the, what is this festival called?
Rock in Vienna.
Oh, wow,
Vienna.
we're on Rock on in Vienna.
Vienna.
And this is Mikael talking to me from Opeth. And who are you?
What the fuck am I? Martin from Opeth.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, they're both from Opeth. Cool. So you were playing today on that great stage here, and you're a singer and guitar player. What was first? Like, did you choose to start with the guitar and then sing? Or?
Oh yeah, I wanted to be a lead guitar player.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't. I wasn't good enough, and I developed an interest in writing songs.
Uh-huh.
There was nobody in the band who wanted to sing, so I guess I guess I'll sing then.
Okay.
So I
if there's
became the
nobody...
singer. Yeah, but I'm still adjusting to the fact that I'm supposedly a singer
Okay.
and a guitar player.
How did that start out with the singing? Like, were you just saying, okay, I'm just gonna sing, or did you take lessons, or?
No, I just sang. I mean, we started. I had a band called Eruption back in the late 80s, and we did simple songs like some Sabbath songs, like Paranoid and Electric Funeral, songs like that. And we also did most of the Misfits category, which was. I guess it made us into a punk band to a certain extent. But those songs were easy to sing. The only problem I ran into was the fact that their records didn't come with an inner sleeve with the lyrics.
Okay.
So I had to listen on my Walkman in those days to try and find out what they're singing.
Oh, okay.
So we did that. We did like Attitude, Last Caress. We did what's it called? I Turn Into a Martian. Mommy, Can I Go Out and Kill Tonight? That song. We did Where Eagles Dare. We did a lot of like shitloads of Misfit songs. And the Danzig record came out, so we did Twisted Cane. Did that song too. But I wasn't a singer, and I'm still not a singer.
Okay.
But I am the singer. I'm the singer, not a singer.
Okay, you are the singer.
Yeah.
But you know, you're playing a lot with your voice. That's at least what I hear in your voice, is that you have a lot of different ways to use your voice. Sometimes you're telling a story. Sometimes you're using a very low voice. Sometimes you're almost shouting, but not really, but getting kind of aggressive, but not too much. And there's a lot of small, differences and details in your voice. How come that? Was it just something you were interested in, or does it come from your inner feelings, or?
I don't really know. I think I don't like limitations, if you know what I mean. If there's something that you want to do, and that goes for all of us in the band, all the musicians in the band, if there's something that we want to do, we make sure that we can do it. Eventually.
So
there's never been a point, and we celebrate 25 years as a band this year. There's never been a point where we kind of skipped something because can't do it.
Okay, so
we
you
always
need
made
to learn
sure.
how to do it.
There was a drum part that I made. I wrote the drum part, and little did I know it's almost impossible to play.
Okay.
And he was like, he was angry, but he was practicing for hours in the middle of the night to get this part down, and he did.
Cool. So did you write something for him that he can play hardly or something?
No. Maybe I should.
Yeah, it's like a revenge.
It's
no,
about
don't.
time.
Yeah, right. But it must be hard to find something that he.
But we usually play also for the songs. Like it should fit the song. It's some things that sounds easy can be very complicated. Like the easiest.
Yeah, the hardest thing for us to get right is not the technical stuff. It's when it has to be sensitive. To get that right, and to jump from being like aggressive and then straight into being sensitive, playing it with the right feel. That's very very difficult. Very difficult. A lot of people's like, oh, they're great. They sound like the record, but they don't understand how difficult it is to go from like.
Yes.
Mommy, Can I Go Out and Kill Tonight to Scarborough Fair, if you know what I mean.
So you're coming from the feeling, not from the, oh, I want to play this scale because it's so cool, but you're rather
no
coming
such
from
thing.
the feeling.
Scales are shit. It's this band is all about feelings, like the feel. And we know when we're not good as a collective, it's because we have collectively have been playing it's another day at the office, if you know what I mean. When you're not feeling, that's when we're bad. So
you need time also to get into the feeling before you get on stage.
No, we get into the feeling within a few seconds of once you hear what you're doing, because festivals like this, you don't have a sound check, you're just thrown on stage and you're supposed to play perfectly, and you go on and you're like, okay, I can't hear myself, and once you do, you kind of
And how is it for you to go into the songwriting process? Is it like you start out with this specific song that is already there, or are you starting out songs too?
Usually we Mikael does the main songwriting and does demos and I would say visions of how the song and the whole record should be like, and the vision should be lived for a while and born.
We used to play badminton, me and Axe. For the Heritage record, we were playing lots of badminton.
Okay.
And I picked. He don't have a driver's license, and I do, so I had to go pick him up. And in the car, I played him when I had a new song on the way to the badminton place. I played him the new song, and he was like, "Okay, this is cool," And the next day, play that song again. Okay, played it again.
Cool.
Because we played almost every day for a while.
Yeah, sure.
It was almost like the whole record as you made it.
Badminton record.
Yeah, that new song, but play it.
So for the new record, there is something new out now.
Well, it's not new anymore. We did a record called Pale Communion, which came out some time ago. I can't remember. And we're touring for that record. But when it comes to new music, we don't have much. I think I'm currently in the gutter, writing shit music, flowing through the gutter.
And then you take some bits and pieces.
Now eventually I get into it, and maybe something like some emeralds will happen.
When you're getting on stage, when you're getting ready, is it like you getting on stage together with a feeling of, we are this band going on stage, or are you in a role, or are you yourself?
I think we're ourselves. I mean, I didn't even I changed clothes before, into another sweater just like this one.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. So we basically walk from the street onto stage. We stand there. I mean, we're good friends. This band, we're really good friends. We play well. We know we have this thing going between the five of us. So we go up on stage, and the only, so to speak, ritual that we have to get us in the mood is that we have to shake hands when the intro is running. You cannot shake hands before you hear the intro. So you've been reaching out, I hear the intro before the bass player does, and he's takes his hand away, no.
I can hear it either.
And then we shake hands.
Cool.
You also don't want to shake Fredrik, our guitar player's hand, lastly, because he's sweating.
Okay, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so getting your ritual. I have a question that I ask everyone in my interviews. I'm terribly sorry. No, I'm not. That is, what makes a person become an artist?
I think artist is a word that's put onto you by the audience. I think I would not go around saying, introducing myself, hi, my name is Mikael and I'm an artist.
You wouldn't say singer as well, right?
I would not say. I would say musician. I'm comfortable with saying that.
Is he a musician too?
He's a musician.
Okay.
He's a much better musician than I am. But he's with us. I mean, we're born and raised in Sweden, with the exception of Martin Mendes, who's born in Uruguay. But Swedish people have there's a law. You cannot be full of yourself. You cannot be I'm good at what I do. If you like that, it's like, psh, fuck off.
It's over.
No, you can't do that. So we're very humble people, and we don't like. I know that we're a good band. Collectively, we're a good band, but we don't go around thinking with the dog's bollocks. You know, we're just guys. You know, 5 guys happen to become musicians. We love music, and we decided some time ago that, you know, you live once.
Yeah.
You better focus on something that you like doing, as opposed to working your life, spending your whole life working with something that you hate, which a lot of people do. So we're in a good position in that way, but we're not full of ourselves. So I would not present myself as an artist or him as an artist, even if, I guess, to a certain extent,
Okay.
we're
What-
artists.
Other people, we're artists maybe, but to ourselves, we lived our own life, so we know that we're just
Yeah.
regular people. So.
Yeah, we go to take a dump at the toilet
Yeah.
And we've been talking about that, like people who are like the king, the royal family, for instance. They're just people, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Not that we're comparing ourselves. There's no blue blood here, but it's everyone's just people, you know. So whenever someone gets an attitude thinking that they're great or whatever, I think it's silly.
So if the word artist is not saying you're full of yourself, but it's rather a label, like saying somebody is a cook or a mechanician or something, would that be okay to be an artist? Like, just so people know what you're doing?
I don't mind people. Like, I have people that I consider to be artists,
Oh, okay.
if you know what I mean. So it's not like the phenomena in itself that I'm against. It's just like I know myself. So I would never call myself an artist. But there's people here at this festival that I think are artists, if you know what I mean. And people almost like Gene Simmons, for instance.
Yeah.
He's a fucking great singer, great bass player, great songwriter, and he just like it's almost like he hasn't taken care of that thing, if you know what I mean. He is more of an artist than he's aware of, I think. So, but for us and for other people, like you said, chefs, you get like yesterday, like we got what's it called, the fish, great food, and I had to go into the kitchens like, thanks guys, this was amazing, some of the best food I ever had, and they're really happy, you know. So to me, I guess they're at their trade artists.
When
maybe.
you're outside your old field, you can see more artist thing maybe. You can respect somebody. It's fantastic that he can cut this lawn exactly this way, or it's pretty impressive to see people be good at what they do and mean what they mean.
Which has actually kind of mean like artist does apply to anything then.
Yeah.
If you're working at the grocery store, you're great
Sure.
with placing the cans with the label out front. You're an artist, you know. So it generally the word artist comes with a positive. It's a positive
Connotation,
word,
yeah.
if you know what I mean.
So as a last question, is there anything that you want to say in specific? So not me just putting any question, but anything you want to say.
To Austria,
Whatever you want.
it's Austria. It's an Austria thing, right? I've been to Austria. I was here the first time I've been here many times. First time I was here in 1986, driving down to Italy with my family, and we stayed at the bed and breakfast. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful scenery with the mountains, and we were living in this bed and breakfast with the flowers on the balcony, and like a lovely couple took care of us. Fantastic. But generally, when I think of countries in my adult age, which is 25 years old, I think of music. So Austria we play with Pungent Stench tonight.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I also love a band from here called Paternoster, which I've been plugging for a long time. They put out a record in 1972, I think, which I was looking for. Now I have found it. So if anyone from Paternoster is watching, I found your record,
Okay,
and
cool.
I paid the equivalent of, I paid 2,000 euros for it.
Wow. Okay, so you also like Austrian music. That's great.
Yes.
So, anything you want to add?
Sounds fantastic. I don't. Yeah, well, I think I've only been to Austria playing wise. So I only seen like like backstage festivals and
Yeah.
we've been to town also.
We've been to town.
Playing a headline show there.
It's a
and
beautiful
stuff.
country. Beautiful country.
Yeah, good nature.
The highs and the lows, the valleys and
would
the
have-
flowers.
Like to stay maybe a week or something to
Yeah.
explore a bit.
Maybe next time.
Maybe,
So,
yeah.
thank you for the interview.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Vielen Dank.